Good evening. It's time for the Iman Report. It is Wednesday, October 27th. If you like what you see, please give this channel a big like and please be kind and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to do my picks this week for NFL Week 8. Forgive me for not being on last night. I got home kind of late. First game is tomorrow night's game between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. A really good one for Thursday night football. This could be one of the best Thursday night football games all year. The bad part is, though, the Packers will be without Davante Adams, who is on the COVID list. And I think they lost another receiver to the COVID list. So it's going to come down to the Packers' defense. And Ronald Jones is going to have a really good game. Kyler has been really good this year. Cardinals' defense is good, but not great. They do the job. Arizona favored by 6 in this one. I don't know. This is one where I would not bet the game. I'm kind of going to say Arizona's going to get their first loss of the year here. I'm going to go an upset here on this one. Packers. Go to Arizona and get the win. Next one, Sunday's games. The Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo favored by 13.5 at home. I can't say Miami's defense has been horrid. Granted, the offense has been a bit better with Tua back. But Buffalo is coming off a bye week. They are coming off a loss. They are certainly going to be motivated. They're going to probably beat Miami easily. But at 13.5 points, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to take Buffalo to cover at 13.5. That just might be way too many points in this one. Carolina Panthers against the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta favored by 3. Carolina has just been bad since Christian McCaffrey's gotten hurt. The Panthers' defense has not been good since the injury. Sam Darnold is trash. He was benched for P.J. Walker last week. Sam Darnold is not the answer at quarterback for Carolina. They might have to go pay the King's ransom for one guy named Deshaun Watson, who may or may not play. Other than that being said, they might have to maybe look at drafting a quarterback in a year where the quarterback class is rather weak. I have no confidence in Sam Darnold. I don't know if Matt Rule is the right coach in Carolina anymore. Matt Rule trending down. He's getting close to being on the hot seat in Carolina. Atlanta, granted, the offense has been good. Defense, not so much. But I have no confidence in Sam Darnold. Atlanta gets the win. Atlanta covers. Philadelphia Eagles at the Detroit Lions. This is a toilet bowl game. Jalen Hurts, not a good quarterback. Jared Goff, not a good quarterback. Granted, Detroit has been trying hard to get a win. Philly's defense is a dumpster fire. Nick Sirianni, maybe one and done in Philadelphia. Who knows? But you know what? The game's in Detroit. Philly favored by 5. This is one where I would not bet. Don't bet on this game. I'm taking Detroit. Detroit gets their first win this Sunday. The Titans against the Colts. Titans favored by 1.5 over Indianapolis. Tennessee getting over 2 big signature wins against both the Bills and the Chiefs. The Titans are a very underrated team. The defense is serviceable. I'll say serviceable. It's not been good, but it hasn't exactly been terrible as of late. I'll say that. The offense, not great, but not terrible. Tannehill's just done enough. It's been King Henry. King Henry is good as a blocker as he is a runner. Teams have to honor King Henry, and it opens up throwing opportunities for Ryan Tannehill. Colts defense, they've been okay last few games. But this is one where I kind of think this could be a trap game for Tennessee. This would not be a total shock. I think Tennessee could come into Indianapolis and play flat against the Colts. I'm taking the Colts in this one. Texans against the Rams. LA going to Houston. Houston is terrible. Davis Mills is not a franchise quarterback. He is going to get feasted on by Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey all day. Rams favored by 14.5. After how close the game was between them and the Lions this week, I do think the Rams are going to win. But I'm taking the points at 14.5. The Cincinnati Bengals against the New York Jets. Mike White starting. Cincy coming off a big win over the Ravens last week. Cincy is looking like a bona fide playoff contender. Mike White, we don't know how good or bad Mike White is at quarterback for the New York Jets. But there is also the possibility, this is another one where this could be potentially be a trap game for Cincinnati at 10.5 favorites. This is one where I'm probably going to say Cincy's going to get the win, but I don't think they're going to cover. I think this could be a closer game than people think. This could have trap game written all over it. Pittsburgh Steelers against the Cleveland Browns. Pittsburgh hasn't been great, but they're 3-3. Cleveland, likely, we'll see if is it going to be Case Keenum next on Sunday or not. But as long as Baker is hurt, they are going to be going with Case Keenum on Sunday. Keenum's a serviceable quarterback. I would rather play a healthy Keenum over a walking wounded Baker. But the injuries might just be too much for the Browns, but granted, if the defense can slow down Pittsburgh enough, Cleveland should get the job done. That being said, Pittsburgh's not good. I think Cleveland should get the win. I will take Cleveland to cover in this game. San Francisco 49ers at the Chicago Bears. San Francisco has been terrible the last 4 games. Why are they favored by 3.5? Jimmy Garoppolo is too predictable. Jimmy Garoppolo continues to get worse under center. Trey Lance is the one who should be starting this game. Brandon Ayuk has been AWOL this season. Defense has been better, but too many PIs, and now they are without. Let me look at the injury report here. But it looks like Deebo Samuel is a bit injured this week too. So Deebo. But Trent Williams could start, but we'll see. But they did lose Jaquiski Tart to injury last week, so Al Shire may not play this week. D Ford. So this defense is going to be banged up. But I do think if the Niners are going to win, it's going to have to be on running. But I don't have confidence that they're going to get. But the problem is PIs. This team is too undisciplined for me to pick the Niners. I actually think Chicago's going to get the win in this one. Chicago's the more disciplined team. Justin Fields has actually been good this year. Give me Chicago in this one. Jacksonville, Seattle. Seattle favored by 3.5. Seattle should. This is a battle of two. This would have been a fun bout if this were college. Urban Meyer versus Pete Carroll. Florida versus USC, or Ohio State versus this. This has a feeling of a Rose Bowl game, but it looks more like a toilet bowl game these days. In this year's toilet bowl in Seattle, you've got Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence going against Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's defense has been a little better as of late, and Alex Collins has actually been good running the ball. That being said, Trevor Lawrence could have a good day, but I do think Seattle wins and covers at 3.5. New England Patriots at the Los Angeles Chargers. What could be the game of the week? LA favored by 5.5. This is another team that could be motivated going into a bye week after a loss. Justin Herbert versus Mac Jones. Bill Belichick has not had a good year coaching. Mac Jones is certainly the future, but they can't exactly run the ball. So there is a good chance you're going to see a lot of pass rushing from the Chargers on Mac Jones. This is one where I do think the Chargers bounce back, get the win, and they cover. Next one, the Washington football team against the Denver Broncos. Taylor Heineke. Is it Drew Lock? Is it Teddy Bridgewater? No, it's Teddy Bridgewater, so this could be a very low-scoring game. Well, also, though, too, this could be a good confidence boost for Denver. Washington's defense has been terrible this year. Taylor Heineke has not been good as of late. This one's going to probably be a low-scoring game, but I do think Denver has the edge on running the ball. All things being equal, so give me Denver in this game. Denver's going to win. Denver is going to cover. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. Jameis playing his former team for the first time. This could be a trap game for Tampa, or shall I say Tom Brady and the Bucs. Winston has not been great as of late. It's going to come down to Alvin Kamara if whether or not the Saints win this game. I don't have any confidence, though, in Mr. Winston. Give me Tom Brady and the Bucs. They win, they cover. Dallas Cowboys at the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday night. A really good one for Sunday Night Football. The Vikings, somehow, they are in the wildcard race. Dallas has just been dominant since their loss to Tampa. Dallas is dominant. They've got the better defense. But this could also be a shootout between Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has played out of his mind this year. This could very likely be a shootout in this one. Dallas favored by 2.5. Dallas has the edge on defense. Dallas goes in, gets the win, and covers. Last one, New York Giants against the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City favored by 10. This is one where Kansas City could likely take their anger out on Daniel Jones and the terrible New York Giants in this one. They're going to be angry. This could also be a good game for Daniel Jones, but I don't think they're going to have enough horsepower to win a shootout against the Chiefs. Chiefs will win on Monday Night Football. They'll get back on track, but I don't think they're going to cover at 10. Those are my picks for this week. Everybody have a great week of football.